A flash of red in a world of grey. This is how Alfa Romeo presents itself. Buying an Alfa is a decision made with the heart, not the head. Trouble is, most car purchases are a rational choice, hence the domination of the German triumvirate in the small premium sedan segment. In an effort to prize people out of their Mercs, Audis and BMWs, Alfa has updated its Giulia, and it's done so using its head, not its heart. You see, people love the way the Giulia looked and love the way the Giulia drove, but in a couple of key areas it lagged behind its main competition. Let me explain. We will of course get to how the Giulia drives, but to cover what Alfa Romeo has changed in this latest update, we don't actually have to drive a single metre. A key focus has been upgrading interior quality, specifically around this centre console. Small things for sure, but an important part of any premium car. The gear lever is wrapped in leather and this chrome surround incorporates the Italian flag. The cup holders have been repositioned to allow for this front storage area. There's a cubby hole for the key, a new rotary controller and wireless phone charger, which disconnects once your phone reaches 90% so as not to overheat it. Clever. The infotainment has also had a major overhaul with this 8.8-inch touchscreen. There's smartphone mirroring, all your vehicle settings, technical information, climate controls, the lot. You can use the controller down here or simply tap and swipe it like a smartphone. The driving environment is also spot on. These heavily bolstered seats provide plenty of support, and the redesigned steering wheel is not only fantastic to hold, it was necessary to accommodate the second major part of the Giulia's facelift: technology. Alfa has thrown in almost every advanced driver assist function under the sun. Active cruise control, lane keep assist, active blind spot monitoring, driver attention assist, speed sign recognition, the works. All in all, the new Giulia might look exactly the same, but inside and under the skin, there's actually been a fairly sizable upgrade. The question is, what does it all mean from behind the wheel? The Giulia now has what's called Level 2 autonomy. In a traffic jam, it will automatically brake or accelerate in concert with the car in front, while on the highway, lane keep assist can steer through gentle curves on its own, though the driver still needs to give the steering the occasional wiggle to keep the system active. The first thing that strikes you when driving the Giulia is that this is a comfy car. This is the mid-spec Veloce, priced from $71,450, and one of the upgrades over the base sport model is the inclusion of adaptive dampers. It doesn't really matter whether you're in normal or dynamic, the suspension soaks up most bumps beautifully. On choppy, pattery surfaces it can get a bit unsettled, but in general the ride gets a big tick. In the stiffer dynamic mode you can even soften the dampers independently using this button. This ride doesn't come at the expense of handling though. The Giulia has balance and poise. It's a bit too soft for ultimate handling thrills, but on the road it's a great compromise. It's a lovely thing to just flow along a winding country road. There are a couple of caveats though. The first is that sharp bumps can upset its composure slightly. Nothing too drastic, just a skip here and there. The second is that the steering is very light and very quick. It takes quite a bit of acclimatisation and, to be honest, not everyone's going to like it. It does make the car feel sharp and agile though, but you just have to be quite delicate in your inputs. Under the bonnet is a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 206 kilowatts and 400 newton metres. Because the Giulia is also relatively light at 1,490 kilograms, it's actually pretty quick. Alfa claims 5.7 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, and we've matched that in independent testing. A red line of 5,500 RPM might not set too many hearts racing, but it revs pretty happily to 6 grand and it's torquey and responsive. More importantly, it feels really well matched to the rest of the car. An 8-speed automatic is the only available gearbox, but it's a good one. Smooth in day-to-day driving, yet quick to change should you flick it across to manual mode and use these crazy paddles. I mean, look at them. They could be straight out of a Ferrari 812. And that's the point of the Giulia, to add a bit of flair to the otherwise fairly po-faced premium sedan segment. A flash of red in a world of grey. Whether it's actually better than its very talented rivals from Mercedes, BMW, Audi and even Lexus is too close to call without a comparison test. But this latest facelift at least puts it in the conversation. And that is a victory in itself.